Alright guys, so right about now I'll be showing you guys how to create a flyer, like the easiest way to create a flyer using Canva. I guess Canva is the best app, yeah, the best app to use when creating flyer. I guess Canva is the best. Canva is better than flyer wiz and the rest of it. Canva is the best. So this is we are using this so that everybody can understand what we are doing here, okay, so that everybody can be able to design, okay, using this. All right, so this is what we're using here. So those of you who are using an Android phone, you can get it from Canva, okay. I don't know if you saw the application logo. You can get it from Play Store, or those of you using the iPhone, you can get it from application store, app store, okay. All right, so now the first thing that you should do if you want to create any flyer whatsoever it is, the first thing you should do is that you should have a definition of what you want to create a flyer. Like you should have enough information of the business you're trying to create a flyer on, okay. So if for instance you want to create your own flyer, you should know, okay, like this is a flyer I'm trying to create. Probably you're into you want to create, let's just say you want to create a church flyer. At least you should have enough information about the church, about the program you need to create a flyer on, the time, the date, everything about that program, okay. So you'll be giving the wrong information, because the purpose of a flyer is to create awareness. So anything that is wrong there will cause a huge damage. So you have to be very, very, very careful. All right, so like I said, the first thing you should do is to have enough information. The next thing after that is to what? Get a template that suits what you're trying to create a flyer on. Please don't make mistake on this, okay. Now even if you don't even if you couldn't find the template, you can also just be creative enough to design a flyer out of any template, okay, a good flyer out of any template. Now let's take for instance now you can see these are some of my jobs. I usually run ads, so I'm creating my flyer. I do create my flyers myself, yeah. And I advise each and every one of you, please learn how to create your flyers. Like you have to just learn it. Like it is very, very, very mandatory. You have to just learn it, because you can't be going to, no matter how, yes, creating flyer is not that difficult. What's it called, like paying graphic designers to create flyers for you is not very expensive. Yes, it is not, but you can't be doing that. You can't be bothering people. To me, I see it as bothering, like you calling your graphic designer all the time, create me a flyer on this, create me a flyer on this, and probably they give you something that you're not very, very okay with. Sometimes if I'm giving my graphic designers, like growing up when I was learning that, like I will still be the one to be directing them, like do this, do it like this, do it like this, okay. So you have to just learn it yourself, so you give yourself the best. Like nobody can do your work better than you. Like you give yourself the best, and that is just the truth. So it is advisable to just learn how to create it, so you can be doing it however and whenever you want to create your flyer, okay. So like I said, get a template, okay. For instance, let me see, let's just take any template from here, and then let's work with it. I don't know. So any template will be okay. Any template will be very, very okay. But I'm just trying to get something that is not too hectic, so we won't spend time. Alright, let's take for instance so if you've seen your flyer, the template you want to use, you can just tap on it. A single tap is enough, and then you just get into it. So let's just take this and let's see what we can create from this. Alright, so the first thing that you should do when creating your flyer is to get your image. Alright, okay. I don't want to be going alone. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing here. You click on this. Let me use the arrow. You click on this plus sign here, okay. You click on the plus sign, you click on it, you tap on it, you click on gallery, okay. I'm trying to change the photo there so that I can get the photo I wish to get. Alright, so you go to image, so it will give you the image, the photos on your gallery. So you can see some of the works, the jobs I've done here. You can see. Wonderful. So immediately just take it to the photo, immediately just take it close to there to just automatically reflect itself there, so you won't have to start bothering yourself trying to rearrange or arrange. No. Once you take it there, it will fix itself appropriately. All right, so the next thing I should do is what? Get the logo of the business, logo of the platform, logo of whatever it is you're trying to create a flyer on. Get it, fix it somewhere. I don't know if I have any logo very close to me. So you repeat the same thing, click on the plus sign, get into your gallery, pick an image or logo, whatever it is. All right, so I can't find any logo here. Okay, so you can just get the logo and then use it. Okay, let's just take for instance no. Alright, let's take for instance this is the logo I wish to work with. Alright, let's assume this is my logo. Okay, now let's assume this is my logo. Let me change it, color of this. Okay, let's assume this is my logo. Press. I guess this is not bad to be called a logo. Alright, let's assume that is my logo. Okay, the next thing I should get is what? The main text. Okay, the main text, that should be whatever you're creating the flyer on. Let's take for instance you're creating a church flyer, and then probably to just be what's it called again, program on revivers. Okay, some of all these are things they use, revivers, 3 days revivers, 3 days marathon fasting, and stuff like that. Okay, so for the course of this training, for me, okay, let's see, I'm creating a flyer on these 2 skills. I intend to teach these 2 skills. So let me see, digital skill acquisition. All right, so you can just adjust it bigger size using the edges. You can see the edges right there. So everything here is very easy to use. You just have to do it, try it, repeat it, keep doing it, and the more you create a flyer, the more you have more knowledge on it. Okay, so you can just use any of the edges to adjust, make it bigger or smaller, like I said. All right, so let's take for instance the theme of like this is the primary text which I've the main text which I've given there. Let me see some of the information about this. If I listen to, let me see, in online. So let's take for instance you're trying to get something which is probably a theme attached to the primary text. Okay, in online using your smartphone from the comfort of your home. Okay, I think this alright, just for the sake of this training, okay. Yeah, so don't take this really serious, okay. I think this is good enough. So like you can see here, as you can see here, the primary text here, my theme, which is the message below the primary text, which is the main text, like it tallies with my image. Okay, it tallies with my image. So you can't just use an image with a main text that doesn't commemorate, like it won't make any sense. Okay, so it has to tally. Okay, it has to commemorate. So that is it. So for this, so we can just delete some of these since we won't be using them. Okay, so let's see course outline, or let me just say courses. Training courses. You can see how I did it from the edge, hold it a bit and drag it. Okay, good. So I guess we won't be using this. No, don't be need for that. Alright, so course outline, website design, graphic design, forex trading, main importation, data analysis, data science, and etc. So let's just work with this for the sake of our time, so we won't be spending much time on frivolities. Okay, so you can just adjust it now. I'll still have to change the color of the text to black. Reason being that okay, the subheading is also black, so the body has to be also be black. Okay, so this is color black, and we are good with that. Alright, yeah, this is not bad. So here you can as you can see, everything has been mapped out already. Okay, everything has been mapped out already. So you can just come here below this and then edit your number, edit your phone number, whatever number it is, and stuff. Edit your number, attach a contact us. Probably you can say WhatsApp us. Okay, WhatsApp us. Use this. Drag and adjust, like I said. So we are good with this. This you can just use if you have a website. Perhaps you don't have a website, you can easily just use your email address so they can be able to reach you, just in case they can't reach you using your phone number. They will be able to reach you via your email address. Okay, so let's just say, for instance, let me say I don't have a site. Let's say online class at Gmail. We are spending much time on this already. myclass@gmail.com. Alright, so you can see what we are doing here is very clean. Okay, very neat. Alright, so you can come here and attach more information about the business, like it said here, about us. Alright, so let me see. Okay, let me just say, okay, information about my business is that, okay, my goal, our goal to teach the Nigerian youths about the tech and digital industry. Okay, all right. So you can see this is a flyer with a well-defined information. At least with this flyer, I can promote this flyer, and anybody who sees this flyer knows what I am into, knows what I'm promoting. Also, remember to always include date and time. All right, remember to always include date and time. Now, I've utilized most of the objects. So let me say I intend to add more elements. Okay, let's say I intend to add more elements. You see what I did? Hope I'm not going alone. Holy Spirit. So I mistakenly left that template, but I'll just restart again, and hopefully it will take me back to that same flyer, so we don't get to do this again. Wow, okay, great. We are back to the flyer. So for instance, you intend to add more elements. Okay, you intend to add more elements. You click on this, the plus sign as usual. You click on the plus sign, you click on elements, okay, you click on elements, and then from the element you can decide to choose whichever element you wish to add. So I'll just let this load up, and then I'll just pick an element from here. Okay, let me see. I just click on the square, the box here, so you can just reduce this, drag it from the edge, reduce it. Okay, drag it, reduce it, so I can just see now. And also, if you intend to add another text click on that plus sign. You click on plus sign, you click on text. I believe you can see text here. You click on text, you click on any of these. I'll be using the add a heading. Alright, so from here you can see we can edit. So I edit date, January 5th, time I'm supposed to use a different element for this, but I'll just go with this, so we won't take much time on this again. Time 7:00 p.m. 7:00 p.m. prompt. So I'll have to add this. Now I'll have to edit this a little. Then I'll have to go. You can scroll this to get the color of the text. Scroll this, use the color. So we've changed the color, and I think this is not bad at all. Boom. So we can see what we've gotten here, and I believe you can see that everything is good to go. Every necessary information is here. Okay, so I believe we are good with this. So the next thing is to save. The next thing is to save. So you click on this, you click on this arrow here, you can see what we have there. You click that to save. Click that to save. You can see what we have here. Save as image. Okay, save as image. All right. So in no time it will be saved straight into my gallery, and I'll be able to use it to run whichever ad I want to run. Okay, as it is saved already into my gallery. If I want to share it to WhatsApp, to Facebook, to someone on Telegram, to wherever, I can just share using any of this. Okay, but for now it is saved already. Okay, well,